I'ma teach you something when I meet you. You understand it?
Hey, listen, I told you, man, I'm not for all this bullshit, man. No, I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm alright. You okay?
Yeah, I'm making it. You have the envelope for me?
I heard about your situation. I hope it sorts out.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna take care of it.
So, I mean, I heard what happened to your team, man. That was some terrible news.
So you already know why I'm here. So what intel you got for me? What?
And I believe that it had something to do with setting you and your team up. You know, if you get close to them, that'll put you closer to the puppet master.
What about my brother?
Well, that's why I'm here. I got a plan to find out who set us up.
Tell me. Your eyes have always been me color. I ain't never seen them like that.
Yeah, my eyes always been this color. You just never seen me before.
Crying, why? Too many people dying, too many fathers trying, yeah, trying to really be there for their sons and daughters.
Still can't believe you wore them shorts. I'm not, man. Watching the beach bar after this. Summer ain't over. I got you. We still got a job to do, man. Indeed. It's a big piece right here, but pretty clear cut, if you ask me. Always them loopholes, though, man. Yeah. Always them loopholes. Good thing he's still alive. Get some answers out of him. Karen, what do we owe the pleasure?
Kramer, Graham, what the hell are you doing here?
Your boy was seen outside the store eating cookies and drinking juice right in time of the explosion.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
5 people said they saw him. 3 people said they talked to him. Explain that to me, please.
I can't explain it, but I can tell you that he was found outside of that house concussed after the explosion. Exactly. This is bullshit. I mean, either way, you won't be able to interrogate him until tomorrow because he's sedated.
You know what? I'm gonna go check with the nurse.
Go ahead. Verify.
Look, Karen, I don't mean to sound like an ass, but what are you doing here? I mean, we just told you that witnesses put him a block away from the explosion. You might just have to understand that your friend could have been involved in this.
I've known him my whole life. And I know he went through something like this. Not even, let alone not even to his wife and his child. Come on now.
Perhaps, Karen, you might be too close to the case. I know that's your friend and all, but say you didn't know the guy. You will be here doing the same thing we're doing, our job. I mean, if there's a small possibility he was involved, you know we have to investigate.
Well, guess what? I know him. And he wasn't involved.
Okay, well, since you know him so well, tell me, does he have an enemy or enemies who would have done this to him?
No.
Okay, so if he didn't do it, then that means it's a killer on the loose that wanted him and his family dead. And once he finds out that your friend is still alive, he might come back and finish the job.
Well, that is why I asked for 2 uniformed cops to be here to watch him 24 hours. Like, and matter of fact, where are the feds at? They usually on this shit.
Checks out. The nurse said it won't be up to about 8.
Exactly.
Great. I didn't want to come here in the first place, and now we gotta come back in the morning. This case is gonna give me a stroke. But anyway, as for the feds, Captain instructed us to let local PD handle it, and so here we are.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kramer. I owe you one.
What? No thanks for me?
Kiss my ass, Graham.
You know what? Name the time and the place, and I'll be there.
All right, in your dreams.
I know what that is.
Pulling at my heart, tugging at my soul. Alone in the thoughts, had nowhere to go. Internally bruised, I didn't know what to do. As if I had no
So what's up, man? What you need to see me so urgent for?
Yeah, I did. Look, it's a lot of shit going on right now, you know what I mean? I met with Kramer and Graham, like some shit's just not adding up, it's just not adding up.
Yeah, that's a little crazy because you can't be in two places at one time. So they saying that the house blew up with him in it. He's in the hospital, but they saw him out front of there right after across the street.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta do some digging. Who's in the hospital with him right now?
It's a cop watching him. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers, y'all. We just gotta get them out of here.
Yeah.
My anxiety right now is through the roof. Nobody gonna be able to take care of him like I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get him the fuck out of here.
So that's what we'll do. I get off in about a half. So this is what we'll do. Now I'm thinking about it. I got a safe place for him. Nobody will find him there. He'll be safe. He'll be able to recoup. Nobody knows it but me.
We gotta get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah. We'll get him out. Don't worry. We'll get him out. Let me go. All right? I'll call you in a few. Hey Karen, can I get you any coffee? Anything?
No thanks, Sam. I'm good. Thanks for asking out.
How's your friend coming along? Anything new?
You know, he's been out of it, mumbling. I think he's having nightmares.
Yeah.
But the doctor said it's going to be a minute for him to come around. We just waiting. It's a waiting game right now,
Yeah, well, hopefully everything turns out all right.
Yeah.
Listen, I gotta go my chickens in about a half an hour.
Okay.
So, if I'm not back here by then, just let me know if there's any way I can assist you. 1 off the clock, I'm here.
All right, I really appreciate that. I'll definitely let you know if something surfaces.
All
Okay?
right.
The fuck's going on?
He's fine, sweetie. He's just having some bad nightmares. Calm down. Calm down.
What's going on?
He's just having a bad nightmare.
Hey, Karen, we need to talk right now.
What's up?
Where was he found?
Fuck you mean, where was he found? Found outside of his house.
Look, Karen, I understand that he was found outside the house, but...
Well, fucking what? What the fuck you talking about? Like, he was concussed. He's fucking fucked up right now. He's found outside of his house. Wow, what the fuck is going on?
Are you sure?
No, I'm not fucking sure. Of course I'm sure. What do you mean? Does it look like a joke?
Listen, I'm only telling you this because that's your friend. But there's 2 detectives coming over here right now to question him and you.
Well, how the fuck does this even sound? Like, this shit don't even make no fucking sense. Who the fuck's coming over here?
Kramer and Graham.
Oh, these 2 fucking assholes. Whose fucking brilliant idea was this?
Listen, I don't know. It was Renee. She told me to check up on you because you wasn't answering your phone. Listen,
Some bullshit.
Listen, he's being looked at as a suspect.
Oh, as a suspect, and he lost his fucking family. What type of shit is this? Some dumb shit. It's really some dumb shit.
Devil know my name. Gotta feel my pain. Effing, what's going on? Breaking news.
Okay. Are we going Vicious end, 2 found dead in the explosion on Linden. A mother and child, Shauna Hall, 36, and Sierra Cece Hall, 6. More on this at 9. There was also
MAC TV News.
Hello?
MAC TV News.
Yes. I'd like to speak with Emma Stream, please.
Yeah, I got some information about the bombing earlier.
You mean the explosion?
Yeah, of course.
What is your name, sir?
If you don't mind, I'd like to stay anonymous.
Okay, I understand. I'm gonna need for you to hold for 1 moment, sir. Whatever you do, please don't hang up.
Hello?
Emma, I have some information about the explosion.
Make sure you get all the information you can.
Sure.
No, seriously.
I have them on hold right now.
That's great. Get all the information you can and make sure you call me back as soon as you get.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, call me back ASAP. Bye.
And how did you hear about this information?
Yeah, I've been watching the news, and I heard that the police questioned several people across the street at the store that seen the man responsible for the bombing.
Can you authenticate this information, sir?
Nah, but you can. All you gotta do is call the police and ask them.
Sir?
Good evening. This is Emma Stream reporting your Daily Mac News. We have received information that the man suspected in this morning's explosion was seen leaving a store only blocks away from the explosion. Stay tuned for an update on your Daily Mac News.
Hey, yo, my motherfucking body is aching.
Yeah, well, fucking don't understand why.
Who at the door?
I don't fucking know.
You expecting somebody?
No, I ain't expecting nobody. Oh, these motherfuckers.
Karen! Good morning. Mr. Hall? And who the hell are you, man?
I'm Desiree Rowe, and that's my client, Mr. Hall.
Lawyer, Karen. So this is what you're doing?
Pretty much.
Miss Rowe, we just need to talk to your client about a couple of things, and I think it'll be in his best interest to cooperate. We have witness accounts placing your client a block away from his home, walking out of the corner store at the time of the explosion.
What? You trying to say I killed my wife and daughter? Bitch, you
Yo, cut this shit out. Cut this shit out right now. Tyler, get your ass back on the fucking couch. And Kramer and Graham, y'all need to back the fuck off.
You talking this bullshit.
You need to tell your boy to back the fuck up. He was just about to assault a police officer. That was
Understood.
pretty dumb of him. Don't you think?
That's enough. This was unnecessary, detective. Did you just threaten my client?
Call it what you want. Just calm his ass down before we do.
Excuse me? Clearly you need to bring it down because I would have so many lawsuits on your ass that your head'll pop off. Do you understand me? Y'all can both leave because my client has nothing else to say.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Dez, hold up. Hey, I need you to stay. Hey, Karen, Kramer, hold up. Hey, Karen, can you and this guy step out, please?
You know you don't have to do this shit, right? All they're doing is fishing around for information to get this case closed.
I agree. This is not the time to talk to them. Not until some more information surfaces.
Hey, look, hey, Dez, I need to know what's going on. Like, Sean and baby girl are dead, and I don't know how much longer I can hold it together. I mean, I need to know why.
I know, Talon. I understand. But you need to realize anything you say now can be twisted and turned against you. This is a sensitive situation. Slow is the best approach right now.
What the fuck is they listening about?
Counselor, I'm afraid we have a new issue.
And I think your client's gonna have a hard time explaining this one. His neighbor.
Hey, Miss Bennett, she was found dead in her home last night. And unfortunately, his prints were found on the murder weapon.
What?
At the murder scene. Can you explain that, Mr. Hall?
My client has nothing else to say. If you have any other questions, direct them towards me.
You know what? You're right.
Read him, Kramer.
Read me, Mr. Hall.
Read him, Kramer. Mr. Hall.
Hold up.
I know y'all full of shit right now.
Will be used against you in a court of law.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mavs.
Well, good evening, Mr. Secretary. Sorry to bother you at such a late hour, man. We have an internal issue that needs to be resolved. I'm sure you heard about the explosion in New York earlier today.
I have. I'm looking at it as we speak.
Yeah, well, sir, this concerns that.
And you can't contain this yourself?
Well, like I said, this is an internal issue. One of our ghosts killed what we believe was his cover's wife and child.
And exactly how did this happen when neither one was supposed to know about the other?
Assure you, sir, every possibility is being looked into. Until then, I'm going to need your help and your effectiveness so we can implement protocol to hurry up and get to the bottom of this thing.
A car will be over there within an hour to pick you up. I need everything you got on the ghost and on the cover. Do I make myself clear?
I will, sir, but we have an immediate action that needs to be put into place now due to recent development earlier today.
Such as?
The cover that was arrested this morning, he was also charged with 3 counts of murder.
3?
Yeah. His wife, his daughter, and his neighbor.
A triple homicide. We gotta clean up a goddamn triple homicide? Bradford, you better tell me you got line on this immediately.
Well, so far we had isolated the initial problem. We turned everything over to the local PD and the government. Now those 2 alphabets report off the job, so they're not even involved like that anymore. However, it was the murder weapon found at the scene and the fingerprints on the gun that kind of got us onto this thing. All I'm saying is I've already sent out a few agents to New York to keep things quiet just until this thing blows over a little bit. You know, but your help in this area, I'm sure, will help everything go smooth sailing.
Fine. Just make sure that they follow protocol. And also, I want you to call Ramsey. Now, better yet, I'll call Ramsey. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, if we're done, I'll see you within the hour. And this is going to be one hell of a mess. Once again, I have to clean up.
Look, we're going to need to keep a couple mouths quiet until this thing blows over, if you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Excuse you. Please remove your hand off my desk before I have security remove you.
Forgive me. Forgive my intrusion. My name is Lydia, and I'm here to see the governor.
Is he expecting you? I have his meeting scheduled right here. I don't remember Lydia on the list.
No, he's not expecting me, but that doesn't matter. You see, I work for a very special branch of our government, and I need to talk to the governor. Is he in?
Yeah, he is, but excuse me.
Thank
you.
Governor Carletti.
The hell? Who you busting in my office like this? Excuse?
My apologies. I didn't have time for all the pleasantries, so I figured I'd just let myself in.
You need to get out of my office right
Governor,
now.
let me stop you right there. You see, my name is Lydia, and I work for a special branch of our government, and we really need your help.
Well, without some credentials, why couldn't you just have called instead of busting in here with all this drama like this?
Honestly, I like drama. It gives people's real, true response, and that's what I'm after. So, are you willing to help us or not?
Well, unless I see some proof that says that you are who you say you are, the only help you're going to get from me is a free ride pass to ADX.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, please forgive me. I'm so forgetful sometimes, but will this do? I trust I have your attention now.
So, what can I do for you?
Good. You see, Carletti, there's a man that you have in your custody that I need for him to be released. You may have seen it on the news yesterday, the bombing.
Yes, in fact I did. I believe his name is,
Derek Hall, and I need for him to be released.
What? How? I mean, you said yourself that he was all over the news. This is the guy that killed his wife and his daughter, for heaven's sake?
I mean, and you just want me to let him go? And did I tell you that he killed his neighbor as well?
This is what they say, Governor, but they're wrong. This is why I need for him to be released. Listen, I need you to call the mayor, the commissioner, the head prosecutor, and Judge Eduardo Ramirez. That's the judge that Mr. Hall will go in front of later today.
What exactly am I supposed to say to them?
You're the governor. Do whatever it is governors do. And if you have any problems trying to persuade them, I just might be able to help you.
Well, there are procedures that need to be enacted. I mean, there's paperwork. I just can't let somebody go.
Listen, for your sake and for the sake of every man on that list, do as you're told, pick up the phone, and make the call.
Now, just hold on 1 minute here. I don't take kindly to somebody walking in here and
You will now, Governor. Listen, there's things I know about you and every man on that list that'll ruin your careers, and in some cases, your lives. So do as you're told and make the call. And make it a conference call so we can all hear.
Yes, sir.
Madeleine, can you get a few people on the phone for me? The mayor, the commissioner, the head prosecutor, and get Judge Eduardo Ramirez on the phone. I believe he's officiating the proceedings for Mr. Derek Hall this afternoon. Thank you so much. And when you talk to him, when you get him on the phone, make sure you tell them that it is of urgent nature and I need to speak to them right away.
Thank you. Right on it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sweetheart. Hello.
They're on the line.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Governor. Sir, if you don't mind, I would like to know what this is all about. I was told it was urgent.
Yes, it is. I've got some people here in my office today from the government, and they have a very unusual request of us.
Well, what's so urgent?
Well, there's no good way to put it, so I'll just get right to the point. They want me to let go the guy that killed those people in the bombing murder yesterday. You probably may or may not know who he is. His name is Derek Hall.
That's insane.
Who are you, and what branch do you work for?
No branch that concerns you, Judge Ramirez. Listen, who I work for supersedes the NSA, FBI, CIA, yada, yada, yada. Gentlemen, I asked your governor to make this call because I was hoping we could do things the easy way, the nice way. But if you guys want to do this the hard way, we definitely can.
And you are?
Who I am is the lady that would like to know if you 5 nice gentlemen is willing to help me out. This is the nice way, gentlemen.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you can save your threats. We all have contacts high up in the government. Your boss probably works for one of our friends.
Okay,
it
boys.
may very well be
Hard way it
you
is.
just lost your job, young
Let me tell you guys a little story about 5 gentlemen I know. And at this point in juncture, I won't even use names.
Look, I don't think we really need to
No, Governor. This is the way it must be done. Now, this first guy in our story, he cheats on his wife with her sister and his son's wife of only 8 months, who's pregnant, by the way. But I must admit, I do admire his stamina. And this second guy, he's into some real freaky shit. He likes to get it up the ass by wearing high heels and lipstick. And all while that's going on, he calls out the name of his childhood teddy bear. Oof, how sick is that? Now see, this third guy, he's a real freak. His wife likes to see him get hammered in the ass while he fucks her brains out. Just weird. Now for this fourth guy, he's a real motherfucker. He likes little kids, boys or girls. Makes him no difference. And that's all I'll say about that motherfucker. And then there was the fifth guy. He also cheats on his wife with the secretary, who's pregnant, by the way, even though she hasn't started the show. And that, gents, rounds up my story. Oh, and trust and believe, we have videos and recordings of all of this.
What did you want again?
Release and drop all charges against Mr. Hall before his arraignment today. Oh, and Judge Ramirez, I'll need special access to his cell when I get to the courthouse. And gentlemen, I'm not fucking around.
I like your hair.
Don't get comfortable. I always switch it up.
Pulling at my heart, tugging at my soul, alone